Hi, this is Tutor Nick P, and this is noun phrase 17. The noun phrase today is the 7-year itch. Okay, let's take a look at the note. This noun phrase refers to the idea that someone, especially a man, may start to get bored with his wife and may start to long for sexual relations with other women. So that's what it means today. If you hear it, let's continue. The 7-year itch originally had a different meaning. It referred to a real skin condition that was common among soldiers and actually lasted for 7 years. So that's when the term first became famous. It really was about a real skin condition that mostly soldiers got, and it really didn't go away for about 7 years. So that's why it was called the 7-year itch. All right, let's continue. The term grew in popularity to have its modern meaning, or its modern day meaning, you might want to say, after the film of the same name came out in 1955, starring Marilyn Monroe. Yeah, so the name of the movie was The 7-Year Itch, and it was a story about a married man who started having this. He started getting bored with his married life and started looking around or desiring to have a relationship with other women. So that's why it ended up with the meaning that it has today. It was from this very famous movie. Let's continue. Yeah, well, that's another thing too. If we say to itch for something is actually a phrase. So if you're itching for something, it means you feel like it or you're in the mood for it. And just like when you really are itchy, sometimes you're not satisfied. You can't be content until you actually scratch. So when you have an itch for something, you have to satisfy it, or otherwise you feel uncomfortable. So that's the idea of why they probably gave it that meaning of the 7-year itch. Again, let's continue here. This movie contains the famous Marilyn Monroe scene of her dress blowing up in the air while standing over a New York subway grating. Yeah, I know New York City pretty well, and I've been there. And when those trains, those subways go by fast, and you are over the metal grating, that the air blows right up in the air, and it could blow up suddenly out of nowhere. So they made fun of that idea in the movie. And of course, they have a scene where she's standing over the grating, and the same thing happens. Now, in the movie, the old movie with Marilyn Monroe, actually, they made Marilyn Monroe almost look like she enjoyed that too much. She's like, oh, kind of like that, trying to hold her dress down. But, in real life, if that went by and you see a woman walking over the grating, and she's like, and holding it down. So it's not really like it was in the movie. In the movie, they almost made Marilyn Monroe almost looked like she was enjoying the air blowing her dress up in the air. So that's not really the way it would probably be in real life. All right. Okay, let's continue here. Let's give one example of the way we would actually use this as a noun phrase. This is an A-B part, and A starts, did you see the way Mr. Johnson was staring at the new sexy reception girl? And B might say, isn't he a married man? And A might say, yes, but who knows? Maybe he's starting to have a 7-year itch. Yeah, so of course, that's what it means. Maybe he's been married for a while. Of course, it does not have to be exactly 7 years. But if it was somewhere in that area, we might say that, basically. Yeah, so anyway, hope you got it. Hope you enjoyed it. Thank you for your time.